Hi everyone, my name is Isabella and I'm a Thermomix consultant in the United States, and it's Wednesday and I'm delayed again. Sorry, yesterday I couldn't. I had low batteries everywhere. But I hope that you're still going to join me. So because it's Wednesday, it's soup day. And when there's all work, no play, then there's a delay. So rhyming a little bit. So hi Aneta, nice to see you. Please share the content so maybe some others could join us as well. So like I said, we are going to, today is soup. So we are going to make Kohlabri soup again. And are going to work with Kohlabri again. Hi, Monica. And we are going to make Kohlabri soup. And I did see a note, it's spring, so let's play green. So that's another reason why I'm choosing recipes that are green in color. So today I see even my hair is a mess. What can I say? All work, no play today. So, okay, so we're going to start with the soup. We are going to make a smoothie in between. So starting off with our nice, clean, dry mixing bowl. Let me know who's joining. Say hello. Okay, so we need about 500, 600 grams of Kohlabri. So it took, I waited with the leaves because this is what we're supposed to do. And then we cubed the Kohlabri into 1 centimeters. And then we just chop up everything else, okay? So I did that. That's the first thing that we did. And now we need 10 grams of dill. And we need 5 grams of parsley leaves. Now these are store-bought. I ran out of the fresh ones. And let me take the volume off. There we go. So we don't have any interruptions. And we close our mixing bowl. I'm waiting for my parsley to sprout. 3 seconds, speed 8. Let's see. So let me know what you're cooking today or what you already did today. And ta-da! 3 seconds. Look at this. I'm not that good. So I wouldn't be able to do this without the Thermomix, okay? I don't think I would be even able to do it by hand. And actually, I need to transfer this to a bowl. So I'm going to transfer it back to the bowl where I got it from. Okay, so scraping down a bit first. So like I was saying, I'm running out of the parsley that is growing back from last year. But I have some sprouting. Yes, my herbs are starting to sprout. The spring was pretty cold this year, and so we had a late start, but now we have some heat. I can see my radishes. My cubes are already in the garden, so zucchini, and so are tomatoes. And I already used some asparagus yesterday, right? Because that's a perennial. And we're definitely going to work with some other, and I have some eggplant as well. And, some scallions, just little things. But we're definitely going to be working with those garden fruits and vegetables throughout the season. Maybe making some condiments for the winter as well. We'll utilize what we have. Oh, one other thing I planted. I actually planted. I'm not sure how good I'm going to do here on Long Island with them. They prefer the south. They need 10 months to grow. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe the weather is going to be good. Anyway, so I transfer that. Now, we add the Kohlabri leaves, okay? Something fell. Yep, just a bit. The Kohlabri leaves and the stalks. I chopped the stalks as well, okay? And 200 grams of carrots in pieces. So we have that. Am I making a mess today? Okay, so we got these two. We have this one. Okay, they have 2 pieces. Fine. There's going to be not enough carrots in this soup. That's okay. And 100 grams of parsley root. Okay, so we have that also in pieces. And we close our mixing bowl. And see, the dogs are looking for the snacks. I didn't move their bowls today. 6 seconds, speed 4.5. Our hands are free. My hair is such a mess today. Sorry. And let us check. Just a few seconds. So things are chopped up. Okay. You know what? I think I might be giving this. Yes, I like my veggies finer. So I am going to give it a swirl of 2 more seconds. Okay. So let's go back. So instead of 6 seconds, we press on the dial that we want to change, and it gets enlarged. And then we use the dial on the screen, and then we use the regular dial. We go back to, in order to change the speed, we need to touch the speed dial. And now we turn the knob. 4.5 seconds. Actually, yeah, I didn't see that it says that it's necessary. You know what? I know I overdid it because I didn't change it to 2. It does say to do it for 1 extra second if necessary. But of course, I didn't read the instructions, and this went on for 3 more seconds, but now it's good. It actually isn't too overdone. See? Look at that. So that was what, before it was 6 seconds, and then another 3 again. But this is perfect. Maybe my pieces were a little bit too big. We always need to remember that pieces should be about uniform, and they need to fit through the opening in our lid, and that guarantees a result that we expect from the photos that we see for our recipe. And in this case, I did have the instructions to chop them up for another second or so if necessary. I don't need to be exact, like too thorough to scrape this down, because we don't need to clean out the mixing bowl, and these vegetables are going to stay here. Okay. And now we add 100 grams of onions. Okay, so 100 grams of onions cut into pieces. And we add 2 cloves of garlic. That I'm going to add 4 because it's a cooked dish. So that is okay. I like garlic. And we close our mixing bowl again. Chop it up for 5 seconds at speed 5. What I love is that our hands are clean, except when we have to scrape our veggies and cut them up into smaller pieces. You know, we're not touching them. We're not playing with them. We don't need to continue chopping them, right? So, and we don't have the smell of the onions. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? So now I'm going to scrape down. And of course, we're not crying, right? Okay. So I'm scraping this down a bit. And the next ingredient is 150 grams of, see, when I was scraping, I did get some in my eye. 150 grams of lean smoked bacon. I do have bacon. Whether it's lean or not, it doesn't make a difference, but I do have some other smoked meat, and it does have fat on the side. So it's a loin, and you know how the side of the loin has a little bit of fat. So I cut that off, and I figured I'm going to use this in the recipe. And instead of using 150, I'm just adding 50 grams, okay? But of course, you can skip that altogether. And now we need to add 15 grams of butter or 15 grams of oil. And that's the one I didn't, you know what, let me add butter. That's the thing I didn't prepare. But it's easily accessible in the fridge, so. Okay. We can add water if we want to. Okay. And now, without closing, we close this up without the measuring cup. And 4 minutes, speed 1. Okay, so we're cooking for 4 minutes. Let me just quickly put away the butter and the other bowls that I have in the back that we don't need. And we are going to continue with our next recipe. And you're not telling me that you can't hear me, so I'm assuming that you can. I don't have my Bluetooth, and I have no clue where it is. So you're not complaining, so that means you can hear me. Okay. Let me just put these in the sink quickly, so we have less. Okay. And now we are going to make another recipe. It's a green machine smoothie. It has some kale, apple, some spinach, some agave syrup. It does ask for apple juice. I'm not going to use apple juice. I'm going to use coconut water again. 1 lime, some ginger root, and I'm going to add some turmeric root as well for this. This smells nice. So we're going to work on that 1 hour when we're going to transfer the recipe here. Okay, so my week, I'm going to go to the Kohlabri soup, and we're just going to go into the few steps. I'm going to advance this because we're going to transfer the recipe shortly. Okay. Now I'm starting to be curious, where in the world did I leave my Bluetooth? Okay. So yes, so we're going to continue with the recipe, and then we're going to make that smoothie. Let me know if you're into smoothies, and let me know what you think about going green this week. Trying out different recipes. It's warm outside, so we are going to lose the aprons soon, right? And in lieu of bathing suits, possibly. So some of you mentioned that maybe we can do something lighter. As you can see, I try to always show you some lighter recipes. And give you some tips how you can lighten up as well. So if you want to, some of us might want to have cream in our soup. Some of us don't. The soup doesn't call for cream in this case, but some of you prefer creamy soups. So it's of course up to you what you decide to do. Anyways, just a minute longer. So we have this amazing opportunity for you if you would like to join our team. If you would like more details, please let me know, and I will be more than happy to fill you in on the details. Working for our team is exciting. We have dinner on the table when we work. After we finish work, we receive gifts. One of the most recent gifts that we received, I did one yesterday, is the new dark aroma lid to have a uniform design for our aroma, for our Thermomix. So it is high Basha. So this is something that we received as a gift versus paying for it. And I'm sure you've seen other things that I've been cooking with in the past as well that we received this gift. So if you would like to share your passion for cooking and you would like to join our team, please let me know. I have an amazing opportunity for you. I'm a team leader here on Long Island. So if you are from my area, then you would join my team, or there's another team leader here on the island as well. If you're from other areas, but you would like to join through me, I will be more than happy to lead you on your way. And of course, then you would be assigned to a team leader in your area. So now, let's see what we have. I love this. Look at that. Okay. Hey, Basho. So let me just make sure, no, nothing is burned. Everything is perfect, okay? So now we add the chopped vegetables, okay, that we chopped earlier. So let me try not to make a mess adding them in. It was a little bit bigger than the opening of our mixing bowl. So I don't want things getting around too much, spilling around, dropping around too much. Okay, so we have that. We add, okay, so we're to mix it up with our spatula. The spatula is amazing. You know what? It fits into all the C's, gets out dirt. If that's what we're doing, scraping dirt from all these little corners. And when we're emptying our mixing bowl, it does the same. It can get just about everywhere. So now we close it up. No water. Okay, so I guess the water is later. Okay, so 3 more minutes, 180 degrees Celsius, and now it's going to be in reverse at speed 1 and reverse. We know that the Thermomix is working in reverse, so it's going. It's not using the sharp side of the blade. When we have the green arrow on our screen, our speed screen, when we touch on it, when we want to go change the speed, we want things to go forward. Then I to go forward, but then our ingredients are going to be chopped up in our mixing bowl. Then we touch on it, and it's going to show the blade, the star that represents our blades. Okay. So, anyways, getting back to joining our team. So, if you are in someplace, we are open for recruitment in all states except North Dakota, South Dakota, and Rhode Island. Those are the 3 states that you cannot join as a consultant. But if you're anywhere else and you'd like to join, let me know. Not all states have in-person team leaders. Some have virtual, but then again, that doesn't matter really these days because we have been working virtual for actually 14 months already, right? Since March. So we all got accustomed to working virtually. So anyways, let me know if you would like to join my team if you're in New York, or if you would like to join Thermomix altogether. I can still guide you and I can tell you all the details. So we have an amazing opportunity if you want to join us now, and I will be very, very happy to share that with you. So let me know if you make, we are making, for those joining, we are making a Kohlabri soup, and we are going to make a green machine smoothie once we start this recipe for 25 minutes, okay? So then we're going to swap it out. And so anyways, Kohlabri is a spring vegetable, root vegetable. Not many know about it. It's very sweet. It's very crispy. We can, we can munch on it just like as it is. We can cut it into chips and just eat it like that. If we cut it into chips, we can of course use it in dips as a vegetable. But you know what? We're making soup today. So let me know if you've cooked with Kohlabri. If you have any ideas. We made potatoes and Kohlabri last week. They really were good. So I had some company, and I was asked for the recipe, of course. They are Thermomix owners, so they were excited that they could use their Thermomix for that recipe. So today's soup is from the Polish Cook I Do platform from a couple of years ago, actually spring recipes. But being that it's spring and it's getting green, so let's cook green. Let's incorporate the fresh veggies into our menu. Okay, so clicking next. Let me stir this around a bit. Okay, yes, it did. See how now that it's getting the vegetables are wilted. Sorry about that. The vegetables are wilted, so there is a little bit less of them. And so now I'm going to add the Kohlabri. Okay, and we add about 1,000 milliliters of water. Okay. I need a little bit more. The picture doesn't hold 1,000. Okie dokie. Good. Okay, and now we add 250 grams of potatoes. Okay. So it's a little bit over. Well, it's 2 potatoes. I didn't have another one, so I added what I had. And 1 teaspoon of our vegetable stock or meat stock. And one more thing I didn't take out of the fridge. I apologize for that. There were too many things going on at the same time, but I still wanted to make sure I make it at 5 o'clock with you guys, okay? So I hope you forgive me. And now we add about 3 bay leaves, okay? 2.5. Let's add, okay. Okay, why am I getting halves? Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. And then it's 3 allspice. Okay. And we are going to close this up. I am going to put in a little bit of the spice that I always use. Just my own blend of different healthy spices. Hi, Yola. Hi, Joanna. And we are going to close this and cook this for 25 minutes at reverse speed 1. So now I'm going to transfer this. And this is going to continue in the back for us. And we're going to make our smoothie in the front. When we finish the recipe, we add some not millet, farina. We add some farina for the recipe. But you know what? You can add to thicken up. So you don't need to, you can add a quinoa. It doesn't necessarily have to be farina, or you can skip it altogether. It's up to you. Just like I added less potato because I have less potato. So I am actually going to add quinoa to my soup because I cut the potato amount in half. And then we add our dill and our parsley mix, and we cook it for 5 minutes. But if I'm adding quinoa, I'm going to add the quinoa 5 minutes earlier and then continue the recipe with just for 5 minutes with just this. Okay. So this is our soup recipe, and we're done. And I want to really try out that green machine smoothie because that really sounds good. Green machine. Let me just turn the fan off. I always forget to do that. So we go back to my week, and we go to the green machine smoothie. And we are going to start cooking. Let me just swap the spatulas. Okay. And we need 20 grams of kale. So I purchased my kale today. I weighed out my spinach because I have more of that. So kale, it's only 20 grams. I guess that's not, okay. Yeah, 1 piece of leaf, okay, more. So kale and the 100 grams of fresh spinach leaves. Okay, and 1 cucumber, and that's about 200 grams. So I have 1 cucumber cut into pieces. Okay. See, that's why I like all these bowls. They fit one into each other. And 1 green apple. Okay, so the apple, again, I'm going to do what I did yesterday. I'm just going to pull it here because we have some time anyways. Okay. So, but that's the ease of cooking with Thermomix. Technically, you don't need to prep your ingredients ahead of time, but you can just throw them into your Thermomix directly into the mixing bowl. And it is even quicker than if you prepare them, and of course less cleanup. So always remember that when you see me with all these bowls, it's because I'm prepping the ingredients ahead of time. But when I cook like this, okay? So 1 lime. So I have that lime, okay? It needs to be with no pit, and no, limes usually don't have pits. And no white pit and no pits, and of course with no skin, okay? So flesh only. 5 to 10 gram piece of ginger, and I added a little bit of turmeric. Let me cut, oh, I did already cut that in half. And now we close our mixing bowl, okay? Everything's in there. And 10 seconds, speed 8. Let's see what we have, okay? Well, it didn't tell me to use a spatula. I guess we have to. So, okay, let's go back. Okay. Speed 8. Okay. Okay, so we did need some help to start it up. And of course it's splattering already. Okay, So now this time, once I moved with the spatula, this is what we have after just 10 seconds, okay? We had a full Thermomix. And scrape down a bit. Okay. So all of that was in there, there really isn't much left over. Okay. And instead of 250 grams of apple juice, I am going to add coconut water again. So some left over here. I know that's not enough. The apple juice is just too sweet for me. Okay. And coconut water is light and refreshing as well. Okay. Let me know if you've made this before. And a little bit of honey or agave syrup, just a teeny weeny, to divide not to divide, but to break the flavor of the lime juice. And now a minute 30 for at speed 10. Okay. So again, we're going to mix this up a bit. Now it's already blended. Now it's going to make everything a little bit more fine. I love this. Recommended for the refrigerator. So again, to finish off the soup, after 25 minutes, we need to add some more milk and add our sauce and our dill. And cook it for 5 minutes. I will cook the enough for chicken one. And I will add it at 5 minutes before the animal. And I'm not going to add too much. I'm just going to break the flavor. Okay? So that's 4 seconds. So what are your favorites? Please let me know. Kale, spinach, and your smoothie. Of course you can. Or pineapple, anything that you're thinking of, and blend things together. And now water or water out. Just a few more seconds. There we go. So let me just have I like it. Look at the color. Isn't it amazing? It's outstanding. Okay, so green. And I love the name Green Machine. Okay. So, cheers. Good. I can see where the chilling is necessary. But it's really good. So, a lot of vitamin C and vitamins all together with the kale and the spinach and the ginger, so anti-inflammatory, and turmeric is anti-inflammatory. So everything is in place. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Please join me at 5. And I have a surprise for you tomorrow, actually. So please join me live at 5. I will make sure there is no delay tomorrow. So thank you so much. I will of course post a picture for you of the finished soup, and we will take it from there. Thank you so much, and enjoy your afternoon. Bye-bye.